Hi, it's Stephanie from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I wanted to have a little chat with you. It's been crazy with the, just all the computer issues I've had. I've got a new editing program, thought all that was behind me, and then it decided to pull a new trick on me. So I haven't been able to edit any videos in about 2 weeks because every time I try to upload it, it says that file already exists and I need to delete the other file. But it doesn't tell me what the other file is, so I'm not deleting videos randomly without knowing what they are. So my son was going to come out a couple weeks ago, and then we had some people sick in the family, so I didn't want him coming up. Then this week I had a little issue on my back. I had a, I don't want to gross you out, but I had a little cyst on my back, and I've had them before on this side. It went away over time. This one, though, got infected and was very painful. I got an antibiotic. It didn't help. So I had to go in Monday and have them take care of it. So that was not pleasant, and I didn't feel good Monday at all. And then yesterday I was still pretty miserable. I hadn't slept good the night before, and I was pretty grouchy and tired and cranky. But today's the first day I've woke up. I'm not tired. I'm not wiped out. I feel good. So I wanted to make this video and tell you what I'm thinking of doing. So what I'm thinking of is I thought about the times when I was most excited and happy crafting and creating. And about 2012, my husband and I temporarily moved up by his work and rented a little apartment. And when he was at work, I would create in my second bedroom. We had a second room that I had set up. And back then, YouTube wasn't even in my mind. I mean, I didn't even watch YouTube at that time. So that wasn't even in my mind. So I blogged. I would create things, and I'd blog about them, and I'd list them on Etsy. And I'm trying to get myself... I feel like I'm crooked. I think this camera's... I feel like no matter what I do, I'm sideways. Anyway, I would create something, and I'd write about it, and I would list it on Etsy. I had so much fun. And then I started my channel 5.5 years ago or something like that. And I started babysitting our then 9-month-old grandchild, who's now, she's 6 now. And that made it a little tougher, but I still did it, and I enjoyed it. But I feel like I've done it all. I mean, how many ornaments can I mean, I can show you a new ornament, but I'm not doing any new stitches. Now, I am hoping to maybe bring a little embroidery into my ornaments, maybe a little less sequins, do sequins as an accent. And as I do that, yes, those will be new videos. But right now, most of my, like, how many pairs of earrings can I do? How many charm bracelets can I do? But if I do them on the blog, it'll be more fun for you because I can do a little video, show you what I made. Here's a necklace I made, or here's a bracelet I made. These are the materials I used. And I can show you what I used. Maybe not exactly, because if I use one-of-a-kind beads, obviously. But I can show you the basics. I used beads, I used this, I used that. And then send you over to the blog, which is steffisbeadsandbaubles.com. And then you can see all the pictures from that piece, because I'll make sure the blog is posted and the item is on Etsy before I do the video for you here. That way there's more pictures on Etsy. Even if you don't want to buy it, if you just want to look at it, there's 10 more pictures on Etsy, some close-up pictures, and up to 10. I mean, if it's a simple pair of earrings, there's not going to be 10, but there'll be more pictures. And then on the blog, you'll be able to see actual photos of each step and what I used, and everything will be on the blog. I think this will be a much better way to do those same old, just using different materials. I mean, I feel like I'm wasting your time when I'm showing you the same thing over and over, because I have a basic ornament video. I have a charm bracelet video. I've got several charm bracelet videos. And yes, they're fun to see the different things, but I can still do that. Here's my charm bracelet. Show it to you up close. I can show you all what it looks like, tell you what I used to make it, and then send you over to the blog where I'll show you all the pictures of everything before I put it together. Here's the beads, this is the charms, this is what I did, and then show you different steps along the way. I think that'll be more fun and we'll all enjoy that, because I won't be putting out these 45-minute videos. I'll be putting out maybe a 5 or 10-minute video where you can see what the project is, and if you're interested, you can go over to the blog and watch the or read the blog. And if I need to put a video in, I think I can put short videos in the blog. Like if there's a step I really need to show you that's video, I might be able to film that step and then put it onto the blog. Maybe. I'm going to check into that. I think so, though. But I want to do something different. I want to do something that's more fun, and that will help you guys more, because if you can go to a blog and actually see photos, that makes, and you go on your computer, you got big photos now. You know, you got there. It's not just the video where you're seeing it small on the video. So I just wanted to find a way that I can have fun, enjoy making things, and not make these tremendously long videos when I'm doing the same thing. Now, if I do something new and different and I haven't shown it before, then yes, I would want to do a video for that. Some of the ornaments, if I'm doing new kinds of stitches, I may in fact do a video. But I want to find a way to really enjoy it. I'm going through everything. I don't know if you can see behind me. Let me see. Scoot over a little bit. Well, behind me is the shelves with all my beads on it. And I have a bunch of those. I don't have any handy right now. The shoe boxes, the plastic shoe boxes. And I'm going through my divided containers, which have like 20 compartments each, pulling out what I don't want and putting it in the boxes in colors. Now, I have some in bags too. But there's one behind me that's all blue. I don't know. I think it's behind the lamp there. But I have a shoe box of blue. I have a shoe box of autumn colors. I have a shoe box with Halloween colors. I'll be having a shoe box of pink, of green. Every color will have a shoe box. And if it's not enough, like yellow and orange, I don't have much. Those will just be small bags. But I want to get rid of about 80% of that type of bead. I want to keep most of my steampunk stuff, most of my steampunk beads that I use, and keep those in a separate box for me. Now, I will be making some kits up as well as lots of jewelry, beads, and so on. I also want to make some kits up. Like I may do a steampunk kit where I give you an old key and I give you some findings and I give you some beads and some chain. But most of the steampunk I'll keep. But I will be doing a few kits for sure. And I'll be doing kits for other types of jewelry. Maybe a charm bracelet kit where you get all the chain and all the head pins and some charms and some beads. You just put it together the way you want to. That sort of thing. So I'd like to do a lot of kits because I think people would enjoy that more. They like to make their own things, and the charm bracelets are a lot of work and it's very hard to sell them. I used to be able to sell them for $25 each back when I made dozens of them. Oh, I'm trying to remember when that was. It was at least 10 years ago. I think it's before we moved. It was before 2012. I sold a bunch of them. But people don't want to pay that anymore. They would rather buy the stuff and make it themselves. So I figured this way I can do that. I can make kits up, maybe a pink charm bracelet or a Christmas charm bracelet or an autumn charm bracelet, and give them all the stuff they need that they can with the the same metals. Like if it's an antique brass, because I like to use antique brass for autumn, antique brass chain with antique brass charms and head pins and loop pins and clasp and everything to make the. I use a chain blanket. It usually has the jump ring and the lobster claw on it. But I want to make up these kits, and that will be a lot of fun. And I can, you know, do them in all different styles and colors for people to make their own stuff. So right now I want to concentrate on maybe a few for autumn and Halloween, but then start working on some for Christmas because I have a ton of Christmas stuff. I'm not keeping hardly any of my Christmas charms and stuff. But that's all I wanted to say is I'm going through everything I own. I had 140 of those divided boxes that are about this big that were full of beads and charms and findings. I had like 100. I think I've already eliminated 30 or 35 boxes. And I want to get it down to where I'm only keeping like one for each color, and I don't want them to be stuffed full. So that's my goal. That's what I'm working on. and that's what I'm going to do going forward. This could change. I could go back to a lot of tutorials, but for now I thought it'd be fun to do the blogging and show you on here and send you over to the blog for each piece. What do you think? I think this would be fun. It will be easier for me to present you with more crafts and tutorials, because the editing process sometimes for a video can be quite long, and it keeps me, to do a tutorial, I'm starting and stopping and starting and stopping the camera. So I have to stitch all of that together in one video, and that takes longer to edit. And right now I can't do that. I have to do one fell swoop and then just upload it, unedit it. Those I won't have to edit if I do these short ones, just showing you what I made, the basic materials that I used, and send you over to the blog. I don't have to do any editing at all. I can just put it up without an edit. So as I'm learning this editing program, I think this will be the best way to get consistent content up every week, get back to creating and having fun again, because it wasn't fun anymore because it was so stressful trying to get the program to work and everything. So I think that's where we're at right now, and I'll be back pretty soon. I want to hopefully get my first piece up in the next couple days, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this. Please give me your feedback. I would love it. And I hope to be back now on a more consistent 1 to 3 times a week is what I'm hoping for. At least one, but I'd like to build up to 2 or 3 a week, because doing it this way, I can do that. And then occasionally, once we get this editing program straightened out, do maybe one full tutorial, 1 or 2 a month, maybe eventually 1 a week, but 1 or 2 a month I know I could probably pull off easily, because I still have to babysit full time. I'm still trying to resell, which I haven't even been doing that lately. So I want to be able to do everything I need to do, but give you videos that are truly interesting. So I hope this will work. We'll keep our fingers crossed that this works good, but I can take beautiful pictures for you, and you can look at the listing and see the pictures on the listing as well. And I think that'll make it really good for everybody. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye.